Appointed by Odin himself, Valkyries were long tasked to take the dead to Valhalla. Not all, however, were worthy of a seat in Odin's hall. It was up to the Valkyries to decide where the fallen souls would reside for the rest of their eternity. But as years turned to centuries, the human populace boomed. No longer could each human be judged and taken up one by one, which meant, for this modern Valkyrie, life was consumed by paperwork and endless monotony, until one day, the wheels of fate began to turn. Liora. I'm definitely not nervous. You can totally tell how not nervous I am. Liora. Okay. Valkyrie Legendary Knights Against Ragnarok, your one-stop transportation service to the greatest afterlife. This is Liora Walkyria. How may I be of service? You're not a customer. You're here to see me? Well, of course you are. Since you came all this way, I suppose I will grant you the privilege to get to know more about me. Shall we? Oh my goodness, wait, sorry, my chat is very weird. Wait, what's going on? Scuff. No one saw that. I don't know why my chat is so weird. Sorry. Sorry. We're gonna have to bear with a weird chat for now. I don't know why suddenly it's weird, but yeah, sorry. Okay. Yes, hello. Liora. That is how you are to greet me, and that is how I shall greet you from now on. So please remember that. My name is Liora Walkyria. Walkyria is spelled with a W, but in Germanic pronunciation, W's are spelled with V's. But I do not mind if you call me Liora Walkyria either. Walkyria or Valkyria. Either one is okay. My birthday is July 23rd. I hope you remember, because I will be expecting proper offerings, given that I am a higher being than you are. So I do expect proper offerings on my birthday. If you don't give me offerings, maybe you won't make it into Valhalla. Just kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm also not kidding. My age is approximately 2,100 years old in human age. That is because Valkyries, we live for quite a long time, so we actually don't count by the single year. We count generally by the century. So I am approximately 2,100 years old in human age. My height, I am 168 centimeters. I believe that is around 5'6".
That is without my heels. So with my heels, I am around 170, maybe 171, maybe centimeters. I look young for my age. That is because Valkyries, we live for a very long time. My race, as I have mentioned multiple times, I am a Valkyrie. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Valkyrie lore. If not, go look it up. I'm not here to be your Wikipedia, so. The languages that I speak English, Korean, and Japanese, though my Korean and Japanese are pretty rusty. So I mostly will speak in English. However, if you would like, you are welcome to leave comments in English, Korean, and or Japanese. If you do leave comments in Japanese, however, I do request that you use furigana. I have a hard time reading kanji, so I'll have to read through the furigana. But hopefully I can learn more in the future. You might be wondering, excuse me, you might be wondering why there are no Nordic languages in my languages here. But that's because though you may assume that Valkyries speak various Nordic languages, Valkyrie is a common misconception, yes. Valkyries speak whatever is the most popular language at the time. So for a while, we were speaking Esperanto when that was a thing. I don't know if you guys remember Esperanto. But since that didn't really take off, we are speaking English now, since that is the language of the World Wide Web. This is my reference sheet. This is what my outfit looks like from the front, from the side, and from the back. I have a really lovely sword and some lovely armor. What is your favorite part of my outfit? Be careful what you say. Depending on your answer, you may or may not have to answer to my sword. You want to take a closer look? My favorite part, actually, before we take a closer look, let me tell you my favorite part is my non-tailed tail. It is not actually a tail. If you look at the reference sheet at the back, it is attached to my pants, my shorts, and I really like the silhouette that my tail gives me. So it is my favorite part. I'm a big fan of birds. All right, I will give you guys the very, very special honor of being able to see me up close. You're welcome. Do you have your cameras ready? If you, by the way, this is a threat. If you make shitty memes, I will find you. I will find you, and I do have a sword, and I'm not afraid to use it. I do have a sword, and I'm not afraid to use it. Give me 1 second. Let me just move this really quick. You are welcome to make memes. However, if you make a shitty meme, I will find you. All right, let me turn on my wings since we have full mode here. I think someone was asking my wingspan earlier. I've never actually measured my wingspan, but I would approximate that it is around the length of my body. All right, let's start from the bottom, shall we? These are my beautiful boots. I know a lot of people really like the boots a lot. Oh, let me move over a little bit so you can see the full sword here. And then my tail. You guys are looking at my tail, right? That is what you're looking at, right? If you're looking at something else, my sword is out. I want to remind you. I can put away and bring out my sword. If you guys are being bad, I'll bust out my sword like this. And this is me. As you have noticed, I'll zoom in a little bit. I have really lovely details throughout my outfit. What is your sword's name? You know, actually, I have been debating on a name for my sword for a while. It's been 2,100 years and I still don't have a name for my sword. Isn't that a little embarrassing? If you guys have any suggestions though, maybe we can do like a sword naming stream. All right, I'm ready for my close-up. If you make bad memes, not only will I bring out my sword, but I will show no mercy. But it's not like I'd be happy that you're making memes of me or anything. Definitely not. So don't get the wrong idea, okay? And you don't want to see me when I'm angry. What else do I have? I can remove some of my armor if it gets a little bit warm outside, as it has been getting a little bit warmer recently. I will remove my armor for a little bit more breathing room. Okay, and here is my full body. Bluetooth earpiece? No! It is not Bluetooth. Who said it was Bluetooth? It's not Bluetooth. It's a very traditional Valkyrie adornment, okay? It's not wired, it's not electronic. Okay, that's enough. You have, oh God, sorry. You have seen enough of me, more than enough. More than you are, you deserve to, really. Let's get back to the PPT, the PowerPoint presentation, shall we? All right, let's talk a little bit about the things that I like and some of my weaknesses. I really like cats. I actually have 2 cats. I will introduce you to them later. But I love all cats. I think cats are adorable. I relate a lot to cats. And I have 2 cats of my own. So I love cats. My favorite animal. I also really like tapioca milk tea, which is also known as boba milk tea or milk tea with pearl. I think it's called different things depending on the shop you go to. But I am a big fan of tapioca milk tea. What is my milk tea order, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. My milk tea order is a very normal black milk tea with boba, 75% sugar, normal ice. Remember that. I don't particularly like other types of tea. Sometimes I will have taro milk tea and sometimes I will have jasmine milk tea. But besides that, I don't really delve too much into the experimental section of teas. APG, Asgard Boba Girl, true? I also really like lattes. Also very basic. I like my lattes non-sweetened. I like them just with espresso and milk or half and half. I don't like milk substitutes. I don't like any sort of sugary things in it. Keep that in mind, okay? Next time you get my latte order, make sure you remember. On the topic of drinks that I like, I also really like wine and beer, but like my milk tea and latte tastes, I am extremely basic. I like red wine. I dislike white wine. I dislike white wine. Jesus. Why am I saying the same thing 4 times? Liora, please. Calm down. Okay. I like red wine. I like light beer. I don't like IPAs. I don't like dark beers. The only time that I've enjoyed a dark beer was I went to this one bar and they had this dark beer that had like almost like a margarita rim, except instead of sugar or salt, it was cinnamon, and there was dark beer in it. It was very, very, very good. Highly recommended. That's the only time I'll drink dark beer though. I'm a big fan of wine and beer snacks. So I really like having cheese, salami, crackers, what else? with my wine. Not Rhine. I never said that. Don't make me pull out the sword, okay? Along with the drinks, some of my favorite foods are sushi and burgers. And like my drink preference, I like very basic sushi and very basic burgers. My sushi tastes, I like regular sushi, like tuna. My favorites are tuna and tamagoyaki. Those are my favorite sushi. I also really like rolls, but I prefer regular sushi to rolls. I see you guys in chat. Stop it. I also really like burgers. I really like burgers. I like my burgers pretty basic as well. I like cheese on my burgers. I like onions, grilled onions on my burgers. I don't like anything in particular, like any special things in my burgers. I don't like onion rings. I don't like eggs in my burgers. I don't like bacon in my burgers. I just like my good old-fashioned cheeseburger. Recently, my favorite burger has been Wendy's. I've been really enjoying a good Wendy's burger recently. I also unironically do like tuna burgers. Like not like a grilled tuna. I don't think I've ever had a grilled tuna burger, but I remember there was this one fancy burger joint that I went to one time that had like a seared ahi burger. It was very delicious. Not tuma. Who's saying tuma? Do I need to bring out my sword? Okay, I need to. I'm talking too much. I'm getting tongue-tied and it's taking longer than I expected. Okay, let's get a move on. I also really like vintage things. As you know, I've lived for 2,100 years, so I have quite a nostalgia for old things, particularly like things from the 90s or the 80s. Also, the 2000s are pretty good too, early 2000s. I have been really into film cameras recently. So 35 millimeter, I'm kind of learning. I'm not very good, but I'm still learning. And hopefully I can become better at it and share with you guys some photos that I've taken. I also really like cute things. And by cute things, I know that can be very subjective, but literally, I really like adorable things. I've been really into lots of mascot characters. I usually get really into one type of mascot character, and when I'm obsessed with a mascot character, I will like buy everything with their face on it. So before, I used to be obsessed with like Afro-Ken, and for a while I was really into Chopper, and I was really into this Cacao character and stuff. But recently my favorite has been My Melody. I've been really into My Melody, but she's quite popular, so it's actually kind of hard to get stuff, My Melody stuff. I also really love idols. I love J-pop especially. K-pop is okay too, but I really, really love the J-pop idol culture. I particularly really love Hello Project and Tsunku. Anything that Tsunku produces, I love. I really love all of Tsunku's music. Yeah. I was also the group that I was probably the most active in terms of being an actual wota for was Denpagumi when they first debuted. I was a really big Denpagumi Inc. fan, and I used to go to their concerts and I would do all the wotage and everything. I unfortunately have not had the luck to be able to go to any Morning Musume concerts, but that is a dream of mine eventually to go. And I have been to AKB concerts. I'm not as much of a fan of AKB as I am Morning Musume, but recently I was really into Eyes One, so I've been pretty into I've been keeping up with AKB a little bit more too, and HKT. Because I like idols. Oh, and I also really liked Perfume. I still like Perfume, yeah. But because I like idols, you might assume I also really like singing, and because I am an idol, obviously, I love to sing. I'm not very good at singing, but I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to improve my singing ability, so please bear with me while I practice. And I hope one day I will be good enough at singing to be able to stand next to my fellow Symphoria members proudly. Another favorite activity of mine is sleeping. I love sleeping. Sleeping is the best. I would do anything for sleep. But in fact, I did not get very much sleep last night because I was so nervous. But if I'm left to my own devices, I could sleep. Literally one time I slept at like 2 a.m. and then I woke up at like 6 p.m. the next day. It's not a good habit though. I'm trying to get better at it. I also really like art, and by art I mean not just illustrative art, but any form of art, whether that's music or acting or singing or I don't know, what other art forms are there? Any type of expressive art form, dancing, I really admire, because I really love watching, looking, participating in any sort of art, but I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad at it, so I really admire those who are good at it. Yeah. You'll see a little bit of my drawing later, but I did also post some of my drawing on Twitter, if you haven't seen it already. And last on my likes list is my favorite idol of all time, Lofi, also known as Penelope Wiseman, who is a fellow Symphoria member, and she will be debuting after me. I hope you're looking forward to it. She's so incredible at singing, and she gives me chills every time she sings. I'm a huge Lofi fan. And weaknesses. So I have lots of weaknesses. I am not very good at scary things, whether that's scary movies, scary games, scary situations, scary anything. I'm not very good at all. It's not even like interesting to watch me be scared. I know you might be thinking, oh, Liora should totally do a horror game stream. Yeah, it'd be so funny. But it's not. It's not funny because, you know, normally people have like a flight or fight response, right? But I have neither. Though I have wings and a sword, I have neither flight nor flight of a response. I turn into a possum and I freeze. I just do not move. I do not say anything. I just stand still. So that's why it is actually not too fun to watch me do anything scary, as much as it may seem. I'm also very bad at physical activity, which is probably why I do not activate a flight or flight response, because I am not very good at fighting, nor am I good at flying. Flying. I'm not good at any sort of physical activity, even though I have been a Valkyrie for 2,100 years. Over 2,100 years. As you may have noticed in my lore video, I have been doing paperwork for most of those years. Yeah. So I'm not very good at any sort of physical activity. I'm not good at running. I'm not good at standing. I'm not good at lifting. But I have been recently trying to improve and regain my former Valkyrie glory. So I have been going to the gym, which is the first time ever in my entire life. So I would love to share stories about that with you guys in the future too. Yes, I would love to do a Ring Fit stream in the future, but it would be probably horrible because I'll be screaming the entire time. I'm also weak to paperwork, and paperwork is a little bit different than physical activity. I'm weak to physical activity because I'm not very good at it, whereas paperwork, I am weak to paperwork because I hate it. I'm actually quite good at paperwork. You would assume that if someone has been doing paperwork for over 2,000 years, they'd be pretty good at it. So yes, I'm quite good at paperwork, but I don't like it. So that's why it is in my weaknesses. Cooking is the opposite. I am bad at cooking, and I do not like cooking either. You will hear many stories of my failed cooking attempts, I'm sure. I try to cook because every dollar saved is a dollar I can spend on Lofi merchandise. But I'm very bad at it. I also dislike bugs. I think bugs are a very, very important part of the Earth's ecosystem, and I recognize that. And I do not wish any harm on bugs, but I just wish they would not live in my ecosystem. I wish they would not exist in my own ecosystem. That is all I wish for. I'm also really bad at waiting. I have no patience. No patience at all. I would love to be better at that, but that would require waiting. And I'm not good at that. And I'm also really bad at remembering things. You will soon find out that I can barely remember anything. I try my best to remember. I've even done those like memory exercises to try to help me remember things better. But yeah, I don't know why, but remembering is just always really difficult. I don't even have a selective memory. I don't remember things I want to remember. I just literally forget random stuff. Like I will remember the color shirt that somebody was wearing, but I won't remember what we ate that day. It's very random. But hopefully I will get better and you guys can also help me remember things too. And in terms of some things that I like, games and anime, I will quickly speed run through these. I like too many things. I actually have like so many things that I couldn't fit them all here. But to quickly run through, some of my favorite game genres are tactics role-playing games like Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, Advance Wars, and Fire Emblem Awakening. I also really like rhythm games like Muse Dash, Beat Saber, and I've been playing a lot of Project Sakai recently. My favorite group, can you guess? Is More Jump. Probably not a surprise to anybody. And but my waifu is Mafuyu. Yeah. More Jump are not my waifus. They are my precious children. I will protect them. My waifu is Mafuyu. Anyway, I also really like gacha games. Project Sakai is also a gacha game, but I like Princess Connect, Azure Lane, Alchemy Stars, but none of these I've been playing recently. I can only play one gacha game at a time because I whale. I whale in gacha games, so I just cannot afford to play many gacha games at one time. So right now, my focus is Project Sakai. I spent a ton of money on Minori's birthday, so I cannot afford to spend more money on my other gacha games. And yes, you are welcome, by the way. I whale so that you don't have to. You guys are able to enjoy free games thanks to me. You're welcome. You should be thanking me. I hope you're grateful. I also really like FPS games such as Apex, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 is coming out soon, so I hope I can play that on stream eventually. And TF2, and you guys may be thinking that I am talking about Team Fortress 2. I'm sorry, it is not Team Fortress 2, it is Titanfall 2, which is the predecessor to Apex. I would love if they could make a Titanfall 3, or at least like a game mode in Apex that is similar, but we'll see. I'm not very good at FPSs though. I'm also really looking forward to Overwatch 2. And in trading card games, we have Shadowverse and Runeterra. I haven't played them too much recently. Like I said, I can only spend so much money and time on one gacha game, and I do consider trading card games as sort of a gacha game. I'd love to start a new Shadowverse account though here on stream, so maybe you guys can help me. I only know how to play Forest Craft, Fairy Suicide deck, and my Runeterra deck is also a suicide deck, so I need to learn some different decks. Oh, I do play a little bit of Valorant, but I'm not very good at it. Valorant is a very waiting-based game, and like I mentioned, I'm not good at waiting. And in my favorite anime, I'm going to run through these really quickly because I could probably talk about these forever and ever. I love Hamefura, Umaru-chan, Aikatsu, Umamusume, Precure, Hanayamata. Chainsaw Man is not an anime yet, but the manga is incredible, and I'm very excited for the anime. And Ranking of Kings. My favorite, some of my oshis are in Aikatsu. Akari is my number one oshi. She is my daughter. I will not let any harm come to her. Uma Musume, my oshi is Grass Wonder. I am a big fan of Yandere's. Precure, Cure Melody is one of my favorites, and so is Star Twinkle. Precure is probably my favorite Precure series. Hanayamata, if you haven't checked it out, please do. It's older, but I really recommend it. They have a new anime. The same studio made a new anime called Dropout Idol Fruit Tarts, and I was really excited because they were making an idol anime, but it's really bad. Don't watch it. Go watch Hanayamata instead. Chainsaw Man, I really love Makima, and yeah, if you haven't seen Ranking of Kings, it is like a wholesome version of Game of Thrones but anime. I highly recommend checking it out. Okay, I don't have that much time left. These are my cats, Beagle and Tragle. The left here is Beagle and the right here is Tragle. Beagle is a female Valkyrie cat and Tragle is a male Valkyrie cat. And if you are not familiar with Valkyrie history, the All-Mother of Valkyries, Freya, she actually rode a chariot, driven by cats. Jesus. And her cats were named Beagle and Tragle. So I named my cats after her cats. You will definitely hear them a lot. They are very noisy and they are very rambunctious. If you guys are curious about Freya, you guys can go look up Freya's cats in Google or whatever your preferred search engine is, and you will see some really lovely historical paintings of Freya in a cat-pulled chariot. And some lovely people who helped me be where I am today. My mama is Ohisa Mama. I'm sure you guys are all familiar. Her art is incredible. She has a solo exhibit up in Japan right now. If you are in Japan, please, please, please go check it out. It is absolutely incredible. And yeah, definitely her artwork is just so, so beautiful. As you can see, she did a really great job on my design as well. She designed everything. I'm really grateful to her. And my papa is Ryujin Papa. He is a twin, like the twins in Symphoria. You can check him and his brother out at Jirai_CH. I'm really appreciative to my papa because there was a really tight deadline, but papa really pulled through for me, and I really, really, really appreciate him making time for me and always doing that for me. And the designer, the one who did all of my graphic art, my logo, everything is Tokia-nim, Tokia-san. He is also a very, very, I'm very grateful to him. He's an incredible friend. And he always supports me and helps me out. He also drew his own profile picture. So if you guys do like VTubers and you like art, please go check out Tokia's Twitter page as well. Okay, last slide. We have some goals. My first goal here is to see people on Twitter with my Oshi mark in their display name. I've always loved seeing different people have different Oshi marks in their display names. So I hope that one day I could be worthy of having my Oshi mark in your display name. I hope one day I can be worthy, and I'd love to see that. And another goal of mine would be to have a concert at an offline venue. As you know, I really love idols, and something I really love about idol culture is the way that idol culture brings everyone together. I will always remember the one Denpagumi concert that I went to, where I was pretty new. It was my first idol concert, and I had these other Denpagumi fans show me like how to do the cheers. They gave me my first glow sticks. It was incredible. So the next concert I went to, I was much more prepared, and it was just such a wonderful experience. So I do hope to be able to give you guys that sort of experience one day. And my last goal here is draw a full illustration of all of Symphoria. I would love to become better at drawing. It is one of my goals as well, and make an illustration of all of the girls in Symphoria that I can be proud of. Okay. Give me 1 second. We have some paperwork that we have to do. Oh, sorry. We have some paperwork that we have to do. But paperwork is nothing new for me, right? I've been doing it for over 2,000 years. So it wouldn't be fun if I did it, right? Why don't you guys help me out? So first up, we have the assignment here is determine a live tag. We do have a hint here. It says to look around. Our options here are A, hashtag live aura, B, hashtag Walkyria live, C, hashtag Leo live, and D, hashtag Love live. Sounds kind of familiar. Make sure you use the hint. Are you using the hint? It's C. Good job. I knew you guys could do it. Oh, sorry. I don't know where my button is. Here we go. All right. Next, we have determine a fan name. The hint for this one is you can fill in the blank. We have a couple options here. We have A, hashtag Valpals, B, hashtag Palcaries, C, hashtag Leoshi, and D, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Also, this this hand asset is drawn by me, and so is the stamp, actually. The stamp, I'm going to just stamp something random, is my autograph. I hope you like my autograph. I made it look like a cat. A or B? Tumas? No! No Tuma. Valkyries? Okay, wait. Do we have... Can I make a poll? It looks like... shoot. Fan name. Okay, we don't have that much time. A, B, C, D. We're gonna do very, very quickly, okay? We don't have a ton of time. And if it's D, please let me know what you would like to make as D. Tuma? Not Tuma! No, Tuma's not allowed. You're not allowed to have Tuma. It looks like B is quite in the lead. I'm not Luca, okay? Why would I have tuna in my name? Walkyria. Walkyria is pretty good. All right, looks like B is highly in the lead. I'm sorry for all the Tuma fans, but that would be too much power. Stop. It looks like Valkyries is the winner here. Thank you guys for voting. And last but not least, we have determine a fan art tag. We have A hashtag Walkyria art, B hashtag Artkyria, C hashtag Leo art, and D hashtag Mona Liora. The hint here is a blue bird once told me. A blue bird once told me. What could that mean? Use your small human brains to figure it out. This is not a poll. There is a correct answer to this one. Too Mart. No. It is A. Man, do I have to hold your hand through everything? Must I hold your hand through everything? Silly humans. And actually, this is the last one. Sorry about that. Last but not least, we have determine an Oshi mark. The hint here is in another language. The hint here is in another language, but I will not say it because I do not want to pronounce it incorrectly, and I will. So I'm not going to say it, but you should be able to figure this out, right? You can do this much. All right, you guys got it this time. I will be a little less disappointed in you. All right, so here's our final board. We have for our live tag hashtag Leo Live. So if you have anything related to the live streams, or if you have any screen caps or clips, please hashtag Leo Live. For the fan name, we have hashtag Valkyries. So that's what you guys are. You guys are my Valkyries. And for the fan art tag is hashtag Walkyria art. Thank you so much, by the way, to everyone who's already given me fan art. I am extremely overwhelmed. I cannot believe that you guys are already drawing art for me. That's so incredible, and I feel extremely blessed. Thank you. And then D, we have our Oshi mark, which are the scales. So if you would like to, if you do deem me worthy of being your Oshi, please please feel free to use the Oshi mark in your display name. I would really love that. Okay. All right, give me one second. And since you guys have been so good, perhaps I will sing for you just a little bit. Okay, are you ready? Okay. I'm definitely not nervous. If that's what you thought, I am definitely not nervous. No, I wasn't muted. I was drinking water, sorry. I was drinking water. But since you guys are, most of you guys anyway, seems some of you guys are cultured, but some of you guys are quite ignorant. Let me teach you the proper ways of enjoying a concert. The first thing that you need in a concert is a pen light. Don't have a pen light? You don't have a light stick? Use a breadstick. use a breadstick. I will be singing a song and I will teach you how to sing along a little bit here. There'll be a section where you can go, hi, 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 hi. And then after the main line, there's going to be a main verse. You will say hi. So I will kind of try to like signal you, like with my head. So you're supposed to say hi. I'll do it with you the first couple times, and then you guys have to figure out it yourself, right? You guys can do that much, right? You guys can figure that out yourself. Are you guys ready? Okay. Reverb is on.見つめ合って恋をして無我夢中で追いかけてだけどもっと知りたくてメラメラしてる願うほど謎が増え思うほどにスリルだからもっと飛び込むの未開の世界恋とか夢とか誰でも信じるけどそこそこ攻めなきゃつまんないよギリギリいけないボールライン何の字でもはい全て壊してみせるキリキリ前さらなるジへと意識が溶ける体は制御不能いっちゃうかもねふざけ合った友達と求め合ったあの人とまた会える日のためにギラギラしてる光るほど影はでき燃えるほど愛になる走るほど見えてくる危ないライン自由も平和も望めば生まれるけどもったもったしてたら腐っちゃうよギリギリ危ないボールレース非常識だねはいまだ加速しているよキリキリ前限界点なら塗り替えていい破壊と再生から私ができるギリギリハイいけないボールライン何の字でも全て壊してみせるキリキリ前さらなるジへと意識が溶ける体は制御不能いっちゃうかもねギリギリいけないボールライン Thank you. Sorry, I messed up there. Thank you guys for the encouragement. I'm just very, very nervous, as you can tell. I mean, I'm not nervous. I didn't say that. I'm definitely not nervous. Next up is going to be my one and only Oshi Lofi, Penelope Wiseman. She will be debuting right after this. I believe there is like a new YouTube raid function or something. So I believe if you stay here, it should redirect you to her stream. And shortly after that stream, we're actually going to be doing a post-debut collaboration stream. And we're actually going to be revealing song covers from each of us. So if you guys are curious, if you want to hear more of my singing, please go to Lofi's debut and then hang around. And on Lofi's channel, we will be doing a post-debut collab stream. So I hope you guys are looking forward to my cover. I hope you guys are looking forward to Lofi's debut stream. And tomorrow we have the other Symphoria members debuting as well. And then on Sunday, it will be a all-member collab stream with all 4 of us. You are not going to want to miss it. So I hope to see you guys there. Be there or be prepared to face my sword. Got it? Okay, for my outro, every time we say goodbye, I would like you guys to say Liotsu with me. Can you guys do that for me? Liotsu. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We'll have a schedule up for my streams very soon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys in Lofi's debut stream. Right? I'll see you there, right? Right? You better be there. Bye.